Hi guys, here we are. Welcome to Friggin' Jeep. I'm glad you stopped in. I'm working, I think that you can see these here. I'm working on my teeth for the Bunyon saw blade. I just painted it with clear. It doesn't say that it's fast drying. Maybe it'll dry by the time we get to the Paul Bunyan show. I don't know. I didn't. This is just something I picked up at Home Depot when I picked up the reducer for the hammer tone paint. They don't sell that in Maryland. I had to run up to Hanover yesterday and get that, which was a good day because it was just light on and off rain, and it was not a bad drive up there. But that's how that was. The paint on the red paint on there is red paint that I use all the time, and it looks terrible. I'm sure it won't show in the camera, but it looks bad. Then from there on, I got a fan over here. I'll put a fan up here and just let a slight breeze go across this, maybe help dry. It's kind of like anything else. If a little bit of a breeze, it dries faster. Could have put it out in the sun, but I didn't have it was just easier to do back here, but now it kind of wipes out my working area. I'm going to go over and probably work a little bit on that oil pump, old waste oil pump thing that I got going on over there. So that's going on, and I'm also going to work on the sawmill, #1 sawmill hydraulic oil tank, the 2 brackets that go up for that. I think I'm going to search some stuff, but most of the time I work on that stuff here, and I have to weld on that, which I don't think I can weld here with all this. But you know, I can touch that. You know, that clear has dried. Wonder if this red paint has dried. Nah, it's a little sticky. Show you what I got here. I don't think you can see these shanks. Whoop. Now those have been cleaned in that brass cleaning, vibrating agitator. I don't know what they call that. Those were done. All the teeth were done. The teeth are actually pretty shiny now. They're probably shinier than my teeth. Oh, come on, get out of here. Can't get the. There it goes. But the paint, you can't really see it, I don't think, but it's just not the way I like to have it. But they'll sit here for, I don't know, a few hours. I'll flip them over, paint them again. This is well, that's, like I said, a little tacky here, but this is already dry. Look at those shiny teeth. Now I went over all of them. They all got, like I said, cleaned in that vibrating thing. Then they got washed in paint thinner. And then they all got dried off and blowed off, so they're pretty dry, ready to go. But I'll let them dry. There's the fan that I'm going to put up there. I had it up there. I took it down. I had it up there while I was working. But they don't have the... They're just... it's more wrinkled effect than... The paint just didn't go on nice. Now, they do have a rust finish, so that might be some of the problem. Anyhow... another thing that's going on right now, if you can see me, is I am having problems with the computer. The last 2 nights the night before last the movie took 1.5 hours to download. Last night's movie took 3 hours and 10 minutes to download. I have no idea what went haywire, where, what. Same camera that I've used for 4 years or playing on YouTube. Then all of a sudden that maybe they downloaded something or haven't downloaded, or maybe the stuff is just so antiquated it won't download because they might have changed something at YouTube. I got no idea, because you know I can't download shorts anymore. So old boy might have to break down and buy another computer, because the next thing it's going to do is just not download at all. So I'm hoping that you're going to keep getting these. Last night and the night before I just put it on download, and after I looked at the time and go, holy crap, usually take a half-hour movie, takes about 35 minutes for me to download one. That's about a minute per video, which is about what they do. But last night it popped up at like 2 hours and 59 minutes, and then it went to 310, and I go, crap, I just let it download. I have to put on it, and it's not, the computer's not going any slower, because I'm downloading, watching a movie on the computer while it's downloading, because if I don't do something with the computer, it goes to sleep and then it loses everything. So last night I put it on watch a movie, then came down and watched a TV show on Netflix. So anyhow, I'm keep putting along. It did this a while back, and then all of a sudden it cleared out. So maybe it's going to clear itself out again. I just have no idea what's going on. So pretty much computer behind times. So anyhow, I'm gonna get working on stuff. I'm gonna gather some stuff up, go down some. I'll take you along. I got a couple brackets that I want to saw on the band, on the metal cutting bandsaw. Put the fan up. So I'm piddling around with little stuff. So we'll see you in a bit. Just a little input for you guys if you didn't know. See all these ends of branches down here? These are coming off the oak trees. And as what happens is the squirrels eat the branches off, then they come down here and then they get they chew the ends of the branches off, and then they come down here and get the acorns off of them. And they are pretty destructive little animals. People don't realize. And it's like this just happens to show up more here because it's in the front yard. Just something maybe some of y'all didn't know about that the daggone squirrels do. I'm gonna have to start cleaning up the squirrels. There's deer over there. They're starting to darken up. We'll see you later in a little bit. Bye. Oh, I found a piece of steel. There's some 1-inch steel there, but I can't clean it up on my workbench in the back because I got paint going on back there. So we'll be back in a bit. Well, guys, had a little bit of a tree come down. It's probably about, those are about 6 inches there. So it's probably maybe 6.5 down there, and tree come down, went across there and clobbered a little bit over there, but it broke this is my path. It got in my way. Well, I was running a half-dead battery and could have had one more slice off it. Oh gosh, too. I could probably, I think about it, I could probably break that off. Guess I could. Now I get through a little easier. It's another ash tree. There's another one over there someplace, but this is just kind of a cut through that I like to use. But I had the little electric chainsaw on there, and it didn't have much of a battery to start with, and it's didn't like that. I think it overheated. So, and I really wasn't pushing it that hard. So we'll see you in a bit. Bye bye. Well, don't know how long it'll take to download. That's why I'm not making a big long movie. I don't think. I got these pieces cut. This is to go on the bottom piece, and these will get welded onto here. They got a little extra strength. It's a little channel steel, so that ought to be good. I got to go up and drill a bunch of holes in it, but I got to watch where I'm watch around my painting booth. So we'll be back in a little bit.